Miami Hurricanes basketball hasn't really been off to a good start. They lost their last five straight, and especially coming off the ACC SEC Challenge. Things just aren't clicking right now for the Hurricanes. While they did play one of their best basketball games front to center, at least for the first 36 minutes of the game against Arkansas, everything just started to collapse. Like mental lapses on the defensive end, and just lack of rebounding, and just lack of communication all around for Miami Hurricanes. Things are just not clicking the way that many people expected with this class coming in, a top 10 transfer class, a top 10 recruiting class, and things just haven't seemed to start clicking yet, and especially with the stretch that's coming up. Things might not get any better. Right now, they're on that five-game losing streak, like I mentioned earlier, just losing to Arkansas. Now they have a Clemson team that just beat Kentucky in the ACC SEC Challenge, one of only two teams to actually beat the SEC, who looks like a juggernaut, and is going to be a juggernaut with a lot of teams coming up in March. And then they have Tennessee the next following week, and a couple other teams in the Jimmy V Classic in that tournament. So, with conference play starting and the abysmal season that has started out for the Hurricanes, there are some things that need to be fixed. One, they need to figure out who they're going to rely on, especially when Nigel Peck, who is hobbling right now on a bad foot. Things just haven't been the best for him as the season has been going forward. He was injury prone last season, and he started this season injury prone as well. Matthew Cleveland has been inconsistent, but he played his best game against Arkansas. And like head coach Jim Larrañaga said, sometimes you want players that are going to play consistently like that every single game and not just show up when you know you have a big opponent. The rest of the season, the Hurricanes have nothing but big opponents. So hopefully Matthew Cleveland can play the same way. The same thing with Austin Swartz, who started out fantastic. He's been a very great defensive freshman, but he didn't shoot the ball very well. Jalil Bethea has not been as accurate as most people would have hoped, and especially with the amount of minutes you want him to play, especially with the potential that he has, things just have to continue to flow. So for the Hurricanes, there's a lot to grow from both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Right now, they need to figure out a way to be consistent on defense, rebound the ball well, and just learn how to be able to contain a game and completely close out a game.